first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. Both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle.
Drilled on the ground to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark DeRosa, what's your... So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. And he will make the catch here just in front of the first row, and that... In now, Lee. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 2.
Hey, gets the pitch right now.
Cole gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Hey, get a good one.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Hit hard to short. Baez has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Set to get his day started, Michael Perez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Now batting, Lee, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. First pitch of the at-bat. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Here's a high pop-up. And this is taken in for out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tony Kemp. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Bellinger's off and running. The strike, the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the... Now at the plate, Lee. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
4-1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
High in the air into shallow left center. Baez onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down. Coming to the plate now, Miles Straw. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Riddle has it cleanly. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Houston Astros get their 20th home win this year.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
Melo made it right. I was damn bad. Now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby. Told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it.
Tuesday night baseball.
Play ball.
Digging in, Lee.
Batting
He'll be
third.
looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ball game back on Sunday. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation.
Let's go, kid.
2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Stroman, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out some.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Shelfie Robinson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Stepping into the box, Lee, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
All right, take a rip here. We need you. Let's go.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Orioles lead it by 2 now, 3-1.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto.
The batter,
he's 0 for 1 thus
second
far.
baseman Franklin Barreto.
Lee shading to his right. 1 down. And here's Jose Peraza. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Runners off for second. Pitches a ball. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Digging in. Lee comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
That last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you can see there, he currently leads the Orioles in that category. Into the box, DJ Stewart. A fly out and a single for him so far. Popped up. Peraza waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat.
Leading off with the Blue Jays.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Number 44.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Yolmer Sanchez. No career at-bats for him against this particular cast. In there. Now the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You don't see that very often again.
Digging in.
Leading off.
He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Number 2.
Impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got their work cut out for him.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
0-2.
Hey, see it, driver right there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Smith. 1 down. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Blue Jays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. On a digging in now. Lee, no one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Number 2.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the. At the plate, Lee
leading off
for
the Orioles. The
First
catcher.
pitch coming. Here it
Number
is.
2.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Hey, come on now, big dog, get your pitch.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Barehanded at his knees. Hats off to that one. Stepping in and ready for another
now
shot. Lee,
number 2
from him so far in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force. So striding in, Lee 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah,
leading off
his game so
for the
far.
Orioles.
He's such a good hitter.
The
We all
catcher.
kind of expected to
Number
pick
2.
up hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in for the Jays, Anthony Alford.
Up next for the
There's
Blue
one away.
Jays.
The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ready now for Baltimore.
Now that
the winning run
number
at second.
2.
However, the double play in order here.
All right, let's go. Come on, this is you. This is you.
Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Smith. 2 down. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Popped him up. And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen, and that's your first out. Into the box now, Lee. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The catcher, number 2.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. Alford is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Alden Harrell earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yomer Sanchez. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays start. Standing in, Lee is 2 for 10 in the series coming into today.
Number 2.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, Dero, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
Base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. So 1 away in the Toronto 3rd. And that'll bring up Anthony Alford. Popped him up.
Anthony
Lee over to his right. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Striding in once again, Lee.
Now
for 1 here in the early going.
2.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. This is pulled into right. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And digging into the plate will be Shelby Robinson. Hop high in the air. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And ready for another shot now.
Leading off
he comes
for
in
the
0
Orioles,
for 2 thus far.
The catcher.
Here's
number
the first
2.
pitch to him. And that misses ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter. So he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
2-0 now. The 2-0. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Stepping up now Lee, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Let it fly right here.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Round it hard, round it hard. To straightaway center. Waiting on it is Smith. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the Malik Smith the next to hit. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, who's just 2 for 9.
Malik.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Next to bat for Toronto, Franklin Barreto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Jays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what we came
Downtown Baltimore and Oriole Park on a Friday night. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball coming up next.
Let's play ball. 3. Out. Out.
Now in the box, Lee
Batting
was among
third.
the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Next up for the Red Sox, Tony Renda, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but
trying to pick things up where he left off.
Number
Lee,
2.
and he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Misses, ball 2.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh? Come on, big guy, hey now.
Full count now, 3-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Hit hard on the ground to third. To second for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jared Barnwell. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Runs up and gets this one down. And that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Lee comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here. His second hit tonight. And as you can see there, he currently leads the Orioles in that category. At the plate, DJ Stewart. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first as they get the double play to get. So striding forward now,
leading off
Lee, he homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Number 2.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Count even now at 1-1.
Here we go, kid.
Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
The 2-2 one more time is laid off and the count runs full.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real, I want all the close ones.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Now batting,
striding into the box,
24.
DJ Stewart. He was a double play victim last time around. And they'll snap one over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
See it, driver right there.
And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely.
Hey, we're patient up there.
He's going.
Runners on the move for second. Offered out and missed. Here's the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
That was about as easy as they come right there. Hard to say whether that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but either way, fielder, he's into scoring position.
Arturo.
Here's the 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martini moves over, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So stepping in, JT Riddle. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Baltimore down to their final strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He's got it, and the Red Sox have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 8-2 tonight's final.
The final line
Boston
score for our
wrote
ball
an
game tonight.
6th inning
For the
to victory
victorious
in this
Boston
one.
Red Sox, 8 runs on 14 hits.
And welcome inside. Stepping into the box, Lee is responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Now to the plate, Lee hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Here comes the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Lee, 23 years old, is looking like a near lock at this point to make the All-Star game this year. He's currently the leading vote getter in the league at catcher.
Not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game, Boney, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Pitch swung out and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at third. And he'll step on the bag himself. And so the lineup flips over and digging in, Jared Barnwell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lee is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now for the O's, Lee.
The batter, number 2.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Now the 2-0 home. This ball will be chopped foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo in a spot like that. That's
the first baseman, number 12.
Play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. Any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Lee, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Yeah, good rip on it, huh?
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. He's running. Line drive, base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell.
Now that.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the. Digging in once again, Lee, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Number 2.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. This is line to left. Myers is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the. 6-3, the final score today. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. It's time. Standing in, Lee. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
Number 2.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is in the air to left field. Myers is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who are you for? Striding in for Boston, Jared Barnwell. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lee, so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Come on, let it fly right here.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Get your pitch.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Come on, big guy, one time. There you go.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The batter, the left fielder.
Now at the plate, Carlos Arturo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location.
Here we go.
So digging in now.
Batting.
2 men on, 2
Number
away
2.
here in the 4th. Ready with the first pitch here. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Bogarts moving to his left, and the inning is over. So after 1 away, and here's the 2013 American League Rookie of the Year, the power-hitting Will Myers. Popped him up. Lee has a play. 2 down. Stepping in, Lee. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with stepping up to the plate. Lee. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit hard on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
I would have found the sweet spot right there.
Got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s, getting to that one.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, DJ Stewart.
Number 24.
Hey, make him work out there. Let's go.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The O's used a nice 5th inning to take the lead.
on, big guy. Shit.
Settling in now, Lee. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Number 2.
Now here's the pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And
now
next to bat will be Corey Spangenberg.
Corey.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Low grounder to first. There's one. Out. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1
number
double
29.
play.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to third. Duffy is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box now. Lee, he flew out his last at bat.
Let it rip up there. Let's go.
He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
One time, right here.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Let it rip right here. We need you.
On the ground to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Riddle.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get back in safely.
Hey, come on, big dog.
The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Hey, your kid.
Duffy over at second. Lee is over at first with 1 away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's Chris Owings now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 2-2. Here it is. Looped out toward third, but little trouble handling this one down. Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien.
Now
He's 0 for 1
thus far.
Shortstop. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Semien.
Hard on the ground towards short. Riddle has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2
now
gone. And up next the ever versatile Chad
Pinder.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. Striding in for Oakland, Steve Castro.
Leading off,
he reached on a single in his first try.
The catcher.
The 3-1 pitch.
Castro.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single.
Digging in to try it again. Ramon Laureano. Over 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. 1 there. On to first. A double play. Ready for another chance. Lee, he singled his last time up. From the stretch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
A ball and a strike now.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolute boat raced.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
See it drive it, kid. See it drive it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, let's go now.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious. It's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Wendell at third with 2 away.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pena is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Ready to take his axe again.
Now
Olson,
batting,
as
first
they
baseman.
follow up the 2-run
Matt
homer he launched over the wall last time.
1-1-1.
Chopper up the middle. Riddle gathers it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go. Striding in, Lee. It was
Now
a
batting,
flyout for him
number
in his
2.
last trip. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective
He's
pitch
right
for
here,
a guy
one time.
that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Castro is there to put it away and finally put it. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Corey Spangenberg.
The second
He's
baseman,
0 for 2 with a walk
Corey.
thus far. Ready with the 2-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Stepping in, Ramon Laureano.
Now batting,
he was a double
number
victim
29.
last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Riddle has it cleanly, and there's out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronald.
Leading off,
He got
for the
called
A's,
out on strikes his
the
last
left
time
fielder.
through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system.
Pena.
Especially got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Mine.
Wendell is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs.
Our final
but
line
never
score tonight.
panicked.
First
They
for
just
the
set about
victorious
doing the little
Orioles,
things that would
6
get it
runs,
back
8
into it.
hits,
And the next
no
thing
errors.
you know,
They
they're
left 5 men
celebrating
on base.
a well-earned victory.
At the plate, Marcus Semien.
Batting
And
second,
he's a guy looking
the
to break
shortstop,
out in a big way.
Marcus
Hasn't been getting the results he
Semien.
or his club have been. Hard on the ground toward short, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there.
Now at the plate,
Batting
Lee,
sixth,
and he's carrying a
first
batting
baseman,
average of just over
number
300.
2.
So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
Dig.
Cleanly, Profar for 1, relay to Olson, and they turn the double play. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ronald Pena, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get turned around in a hurry. To second for 1, on to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays.
So a man at third here with 2
Now
gone.
batting,
And up
the
next,
right
the
fielder,
outfielder, Stephen
Piscotty.
Piscotty. He's set. The 0-1. Slow roller out to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Oak. Now at the plate, Lee will start things out as we begin the 5th.
Number 2.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
1-2. Hey, see it. Drive it.
Ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
That's popped up. Simeon ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away.
That's shortstop.
And up next to Berkeley area native Simeon. Grounded back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already holding.
That'll bring up the power hitter.
Leading off for the A's, the first baseman,
1-1.
Matt Olson.
Hit hard. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th.
Now
and
batting,
next the
left
ever-versatile Chad
Pinter.
Hard hit ball to second. Wendell scoops it up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So coming to the plate, Lee. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, way to drive that one, kid.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Tyler
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson.
Leading off for the A's,
in 2 tries for him
second
so
baseman,
far.
Jurickson.
Late. This is popped up. But
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody.
Ready now. Lee. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, Dero. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win. Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some big things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it. As you talked about, 6-game hitting streak so far.
And the runner back safely.
Hey, your pitch, get some wood on it. Hey, your pitch, he's coming.
1-2, here it comes. Runners off for second. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that one is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Chapman.
The Athletic.
He's set to lead off
the third
home
baseman,
half of the second.
Matt.
Hey, we're still in the
Chapman.
early stage when they're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on.
Leading off the inning, Steve
Athletic.
Castro, and they'll
The
need him to
catcher,
get something going
Steve
here.
Castro.
Towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Next will be the designated hitter.
The designated hitter, number 5.
0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Corey
grounder back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. Now batting, Lee. He reached on a single in his first try.
The first base.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pops this one up. And no one will track it down. Now the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Hit back up the middle. Simeon's there. Throw to first in time. 1 down here in the 4th. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And Jurickson,
the second baseman,
will be the next to bat.
Jurickson.
Hit weakly on the ground to short. DeYoung's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Ready once again.
Now
Lee, he's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch to first.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
The second for 1. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play. Here's Jurickson Profar. Over 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point.
Jurickson Profar
reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. DeYoung right there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse.
Now at the plate,
Don't
Lee.
be afraid.
And that runners at the corners
number
now.
2.
Hey, keep it down. Watch out for it.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pinder moves over, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, every pitcher.
Striding in to start the 9th,
The
Steve
athletic.
Castro.
The
And they'll
catcher.
need him to get something
Steve.
going here.
Castro.
On the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the
Our
pressure's
final line
off.
score
If they
this
get one of
afternoon.
the next 2,
First for the
series is
victorious
theirs.
Orioles.
6-2,
runs,
the final
10
total
hits,
today.
4 errors.
Baltimore
They
earned
left
the
6
win,
men
although
on
in
base.
sloppy fashion with 4 errors in the field.
Time of the ball game,
Ronaldo
3
Lopez
hours and
earns
7
his
minutes.
6th winning decision in this one. Jack
Thank
Flaherty
you
was
for
only
joining
able
us
to
here
work
this
4 innings
afternoon.
as he takes the
And we
loss.
remind
So
you to
that just
please
about does it
drive
for Mark
home
DeRosa,
safely.
Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Seattle, Brian Anderson. No one aboard
the
for
third
him,
baseman,
and 2 gone here in
Brian
the first.
Anderson.
To first. Lee is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners are down.
Stay out.
Coming to the plate now, Lee
Leading
is
off
carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hands so far.
Here we go now,
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And, fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute.
In now, JP
Batting it.
Crawford, as he'll
The
look to bring
shortstop,
home that tying run from
JP
second with a base hit into the outfield.
Crawford.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Stepping into the box,
now
Lee flied out in his first
2.
at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But, hey, you know, out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
The 1-0. This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. 2 runs have scored. And he's safe.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Digging in, JT Riddle. So far,
Up
0
next
for
for
1
the
with a
Orioles,
flyout.
the third baseman, JT Riddle.
Hey, get your pick up there.
Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Reined in. A dive. He's got it. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Boy, that was a smooth play.
Digging in, Lee, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Dan Vogelbach is next.
Now batting,
a hit in
first
2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Vogelbach.
Up.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Lee is right there, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Digging in now for the Mariners, Omar Narvaez.
For the Mariners,
in his last
the
trip.
catcher.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one. Into the later innings, down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
To first. Lee fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Runner
the batter number 4.
With 2 gone.
Shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. The runner from second crosses the plate and makes it a 5-1 contest. Into the box. Lee. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Number 2.
All right, come on now. What time? Let's fly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Another one sent foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off-speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Put it out! Put it out! Put it out!
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Daniel Vogelbach.
Up next
and they're down to their final 4
first
outs
baseman.
here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it bad at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on
final
for
line
tomorrow.
score tonight.
Tonight's game comes
First
to
for the
an end,
victorious
5-1,
Orioles.
the
5
final
runs,
score.
8 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base.
Now from the Soto. Digging in, Lee, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Lifted the other way to left center. Margot's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, what you got on this? In now the Mariners DH.
Now
Stevie
the
Frost.
designated
He'll
hitter.
look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Popped him up. Lee is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in now. Lee flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
The batter, number 4.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
JP
2-2 pitches fouled away.
Crawford.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to. So striding in,
now
Lee. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Be nice and patient, 1 at a time.
Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
What a way to square
so a
up
great
on
job
ball.
on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely.
Hey, come on now.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Ilez has got it, and the side is retired. Dan Vogelbach is next.
Now batting, the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And that's the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Stevie Frost.
He
singled his last time up. Strike taken to throw. Not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Digging in and looking for more. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Number 2.
First pitch on its way. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Right here.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 to him now.
Hey, drip it and rip it, kid. Let's go.
Now the 3-0 offering. Bounce towards the second baseman. Elez gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Mariners posted a 3-run first to
our final line
win.
tonight.
Justice
First
Sheffield
for the victorious Seattle Mariners.
7 on the
9
season.
runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base.
6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight.
Time of the ball game. 3 hours and 32 minutes.
This is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Thank
for
you
more,
for
find
joining
us on
us
Twitter
here this evening.
at MLB
We
The
remind
Show.
you to please drive home safely.
Home of the Mariners. Ready now for Baltimore. Lee, first chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Roll, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Boy, D-Roll, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, DJ Stewart, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. At the plate, Lee, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Come on, big guy.
From the stretch.
Right here.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Dye at second with 2 down.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of it.
2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, let her fly
well,
there,
I
huh?
stand corrected. I still don't agree with it, though.
Two and one. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. And that's through. A base hit. Dye rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
Now batting. Number
Standing
24.
in, DJ Stewart. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runners on the move for second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is under it.
Dig.
And that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Lee.
Now
2 base
batting.
hits, both singles
Number
to
2.
this point. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Tyler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Into the box now, Omar Narvaez.
Now
he
batting.
got on top
Catcher.
of one and was a ground
Omar.
out victim left.
Narvaez.
Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to... Stepping up now, Daniel Vogelbach.
Now batting.
In his
First
last appearance,
baseman.
he singled home a
Daniel
pair of runs. Drops one down
Vogelbach.
here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Ready for another shot now.
The batter,
JP
number 4.
Crawford. It was a
Shortstop,
flyout for him in his
JP
last trip. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Coming to the plate now, Lee.
Now batting.
He's 2 for 3
Number
and looking
2.
for more here.
Have a rip up there right
Here's
now,
the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
Hit down the third baseline. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. At the plate, Lee. He was a ground out victim last time.
Number 2.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, come on. They could certainly roll too. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now in the box, Cedric Mullins. No
Now
official
batting.
at bat for him,
Number
but he has
7.
scored a run in this one.
Hey, drop him in. No one
The
better
1-2.
right here.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the
Hold it here.
Only chance is a bare hand. Just late. He's safe. An exceptional effort comes up just short, and now the bases will be loaded.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Sandoval has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 7-5 game. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Riddle.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Here we go. No one better.
The set and the 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
No one better.
3 runs already home here. Soft liner to the right side, and this will be put away easily for the out. Striding into the box,
the center fielder, number 28.
Bounce back after striking out his last. That's a strike to throw down, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You don't see that very often against this guy. Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 7 runs on 16 hits, no errors.
7-5. So striding forward now, Daniel Vogelback, and the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here.
Vogelback.
One down here, and they'll try to beat it out. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this side is retired. So it's
Stay hot up there.
So stepping in, Lee, he's been hitting well in the series. 4 RBIs on 5 hits.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Vielma gloves it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Stepping into the box, Mario Elez.
Leading up for the Mariners.
Going at the plate.
It's been
a bit of a struggle for him in recent. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5.
Now to the plate, Brian Anderson.
Leading up for the Mariners.
That 2-run homer his
first
time up.
One of the keys to win.
Anderson.
They want to keep the fresh run and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Standing in, Lee, he starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Lifted the other way to left center. Heading after it is Margot. He's there and records the first out. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup.
The designated hitter,
Stevie Frost. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Sent on the ground out to second. Wendell is up with it, and there's out number 2. Digging in once again, Lee 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
1-1 the count. Lifted down the line in left. Williams sprinting after it on the warning track. He makes the catch. So digging in now, Omar Narvaez. He
now
singled
batting,
his last
catcher.
time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
On to first, and there were 2 down. In now for the O's.
Now batting.
Lee, he flew
Number
out
2.
in his last at-bat.
Come on, big guy.
First pitch of the at-bat on a ball and no strikes.
Great pitch right there. 1-0.
See it? Drive it. Let's go. Right here.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. 1 out.
1-0 count. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose.
Here's a drive out to left center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. Anderson will put this one away. Dan Vogelbach is next.
Leading up for the Mariners, the first baseman, Daniel Vogel.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
No running, cut it.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder.
Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Number 2.
Lee, he comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this is low, ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that long ball was a big part of this one.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and this will kick off the base of the wall. He'll get it into second, and he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Now batting.
And next to the plate will be JT
Riddle.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Vienna ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here's Chris Owings now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Owings.
Baltimore down to their final strike. Now a swing, and he puts it up, and this should do it. Anderson is there for it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Seattle Mariners get their 20th home win this year.
Hey, you ready? Hey, grab that right there. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? smack it. So it's time to take it. Rhyme with them coats, time to see who be realer. Unloaded, empty the cup on them, make sure these people feel it. I'm shooting like Reggie Miller, the mover, I'ma hit you never. Told ya, I call it Dilla Manila. Scope on them, trend them with this picture, hit you from distance. We came out the trenches with the stitches, God is my war. I gotta get that first one shot before that trip from hitting me. Ain't gotta worry about looking at with my squad with me. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready? We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, 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 not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got.
Tuesday night baseball.
Let's play ball.
Now at the plate, Lee. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, have been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Leading off for the Padres,
1-1 home.
the right fielder, number 32.
And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Okay, here's how the...
Digging in now for San Diego. Hau-Jyun, runner in scoring position. Popped him up.
Joyner.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And digging in for his second at-bat.
Leading off
comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by
1 second. That ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Number 24.
And one time right now, kid. Here we go.
Grounder down the line at third. A dive, and he can't hang on. Thrower won't get him. Diaz the next to hit.
Now
that 1 for him here in
the
this
first baseman, Elias Diaz.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. 1 there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Hau-Jyun. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
DeYoung.
He loses him on ball 4. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles,
number
Jake
6.
Dye. He'll look
Designated
to bounce back
hitter
after striking out his last time up.
Dye.
Now that's popped up. Adames is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So stepping up to the plate, Lee. He doubled his last time
number
through.
2.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Got him reaching there, strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
All right, one time right here.
Full count, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 on that last pitch on 2-2. wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Lifted down the line and left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he loses him on the breaking ball.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
The 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. So it's a tight spot
now
here.
Batting.
First and second.
Baseman.
One man out. That'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz.
All right, hold on, right here.
Field, that's a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Well, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught.
Now batting.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases.
Into the box now. Lee will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
Come on, big guy, see it. Drive it right here.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
This is popped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Lee, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Now the 2-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Good job. Drop him in right here. Here you go.
Hey, right guy. No one better up there.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field.
Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
Two-run shot to straightaway center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the Phantom. Got all designer on me. Jump so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy being cooked all day.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Baltimore came through when it mattered
Our
in the
final line
ninth
score
on
tonight.
the way to the win.
First for the victorious Orioles,
the win
5
out of the
runs,
pen
10
first.
hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base.
So that just about broadcasting live from Oregon. Striding in, Lee, one of the better hitters
Batting
in the league
third,
this year, currently
the catcher,
7th in the American League in hitting.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Morales leads off first with 1 away.
Keep it going.
Splitter taken here, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Count still full, 3-2.
Hey, stay hot now.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Stay hot, baby.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. So here's the Padres DH.
Batting
Derek Gilly. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitches a cold strike to throw. And he is out at second. Settling in now, Lee. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Drive that pitch now, eh?
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. He blew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Runner goes for second. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Digging in to try it again. Lee, he was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, find something you like up there.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Still 1-2. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Down the first baseline.
There you go, left line.
Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 one more time. Gets him looking, strike 3. Nothing across here this half. Stepping in, Lee. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits
number
with
2.
As long as possible.
Come on, get here.
Last chance to do that.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. 9-1 is the way this one ends. The Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
The final line
Masahiro
score for
Tanaka
this afternoon's
earns
ball
the
game
win, his
for the
second.
victorious.
We'll come from an explosion in the sky. One day there was nothing and the next there was life. And all the rivers and the mountains and the sun and the moon. And then all of a sudden it's a cloud. It's a trap. There's no comfort in it. It's fake safety and no one believes it. And if it goes against who you think you are, it's a dead part of happiness. Go and get the crowbar. We all fell down from a giant dying star. Stardust on the breeze, a picking avatar. From nothing into all, and then the next thing to arrive is a terrifying fear of how you're supposed to live your life. It's a trap, and there's no comfort fitting in a fake safety, and no one believes it.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Go and get the crowbar. People everywhere will try to bring you down. Those jealous, they will try and take your crown. It's easier for them to put you in a
Downtown Baltimore.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Lee. First at bat
Batting
for him
third.
in this one, and he's got
The
that
catcher.
average up over the
Number
300
2.
mark for the year.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team right now. Winners of 8 of the last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, 5-2 on their recent homestand. Last week of ball games, they've played just really nice baseball, all facets. Find ways to win late, found ways to bash teams to death, pitched well. Let's see if the start of this...
Here's Jake Marisnick, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate.
Jake
Popped him up.
Marisnick.
Lee moving to his left. 1 out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense.
Here now is Jake Bowers. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In there, now the throw.
Bowers.
And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to... In now for Cleveland, Fritz McMillan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing. At the plate, Lee. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Marisnick. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there. And the left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Reached base via the walk in his first appearance. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Ready for another chance. Lee. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Hit out towards second. Henson over to his left. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. So coming to the plate, Lee. He got on top of one. It was a ground-out victim last time. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Your pitch, huh?
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Lifted into center field. Marisnick is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung.
The shortstop.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
DeYoung.
Here now the 2-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Luplow racing back, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite get it.
Striding in for the Indians, Jordan Luplow. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
The shortstop, Christian.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 6 runs.
On a warm summer. Now at the plate, Jake Marisnick. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in.
Fielder, number
Popped
6.
him up.
Jake Marisnick.
Lee is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great. Now batting, Lee, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Number 2.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen coming up and impacting a lineup.
So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yesterday was a heartbreaker without question, but you know what, you find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500 trip, and you're moving.
There you go. Come on, baby. You're up.
Got it
You're
to
up.
second for 1, over to Bowers, and it's a double play. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Here now is Jake Bowers. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Number 10.
And there goes Hansen first. Strike taken to throw. Not in time as he steals second. Now at the plate, Lee.
Now batting, number 2.
Here comes the first pitch. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, see that? Dodge the other way. Let's go, big dog.
Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around them?
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting.
So here's the
number
hitter,
24.
DJ Stewart, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So striding in,
now batting,
as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
The first baseman, number 3.
Carlos Arturo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Up next for the
Joey
Orioles.
Wendell. He looks
the
to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. Rolled slowly to first. And Bowers will take this one to the bag himself, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Jake Bowers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at. Another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a...
And hold on there. That's not going to get him. In there with the stolen base. Ready once again. Lee. It was
number
a walk
2
in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Nice and patient, one at a time.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive to center field. Marisnik is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Lee. Two of the walk for him so far.
Like you can, like you can.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 5-2. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
The 1-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end. Digging in, Lee hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. First pitch on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Greg Bird. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Indians down to their final out now. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. In there, now the throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Popped him up. He makes the catch, and the Orioles have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. A one-run finish today, 5-4.
Our final line score
score
this afternoon.
The Orioles
First for the victorious
Orioles to take
5
the lead,
runs,
and they never
12
gave
hits,
it back.
1 error, and 13 runners left.
Sunday afternoon. Digging in, Lee, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Reyes is into the box. Lee, he popped out in his first trip.
Number 2.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
Ready with the first pitch. It comes. Fastball well outside.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
That evens it up 1-1. The 1-1. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Digging in, Jake Bowers. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's a high pop-up. Lee waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in now, Grayson Greenier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Grayson.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Lee is under it, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Lee is popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off the bat.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now the 2-1. Hit to first. There's one. Relay to Bowers, a double play, and that's how the inning ends. At the plate, Jake Marisnick.
Now batting.
We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And he will make the catch here just in front of the first row. Standing in, Lee 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not
leading
his game
off
so far.
for the Orioles.
He's such a good hitter. We
The
all kind of
catcher,
expect him to pick up 2 or 3
2.
hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Line drive to left. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
So now it'll be the 4-hole
Now
hitter,
batting.
DJ Stewart.
Number
He got
24.
on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief
Now
pitch,
batting.
and
Good
he gets
job.
greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah,
Young.
exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys
Up
out
next
of
for
the
the
bullpen,
Orioles,
they're being taught
the
to throw
first
strikes
baseman,
early, and they're taking
Carlo
advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're
Arturo.
jumping all over him.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. They get to Forrest at the plate. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Good job there to slam the door for the win. And they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
4-0 to score this afternoon.
Come and see me.